Alright guys, today we're going to try something a little bit different. This is an RAS-47, and what you're seeing on screen right now is all the new manufacturer photos that I took as soon as this thing arrived to me. I didn't fire any shots through it, I just took it out, took it apart, took a picture of every single component that I could conceivably think to take a picture of on this guy. Typically when I have photos on screen, I like to have them scroll. I think it looks, really nice. However, for this video and this entire video series, I'm going to lock them into place so that you guys can definitively see what's going on and the photo's not moving around on you. There's a lot of information out there on the internet that frankly predates my experience with this gun. This is our Actually, this is our 6th RAS-47 that we have here on the channel, and to be frank, we have not seen any of the issues that the internet claims to have found on this particular gun. Now, all of those guns are in various stages of testing. This particular gun has about 500 rounds through it, just under 600 rounds. I've been logging the rounds that I've shot through it on a piece of paper in the stock so that I can keep an accurate count of it. What I mean by doing this one different is I'm not going to make any opinionated statements about this gun until we complete the testing. I'm going to leave this one completely up to you. This initial video is going to serve as the baseline, what the gun looked like new. And then each subsequent video, we're going to stop at each 1,000 round mark, take more photos of the gun so that you guys can do the comparison for me. And I can obviously go back and look at analytics data and see where people are watching a lot and all that sort of stuff. And of course, you guys will leave the comments in the comment section below so that that's something we can look at. And the last video is going to be my opinion and what the VSO subscriber base has come up with on this particular gun. Now, the only hang-up that I have on doing this one is when we did the C39 V2 video, which that gun is a tank. I don't think anybody said anything bad about the C39 version 2 milled receiver version of this gun. But the hang-up for me is when we did that video, we didn't clean the gun at all. I mean, I ran it for like a year and a half, didn't clean it, didn't lube it, shot it suppressed, shot it unsuppressed, just really beat the heck out of it as best as I could. My question to you guys is, should the gun be cleaned every 1,000 rounds so that I can take crisp photos that can be directly compared to the clean photos that I took initially, or do you want me to just run the piss out of it and take whatever photos I can of various things that are covered in soot? That's totally up to you guys. I'm going to put a poll up here in the corner so that you guys can tell me which way you want it done. It's just going to be a whichever one's higher type of thing. And obviously, you can comment down below as well. But like I said, guys, we have just simply not seen the issues with this gun. It is 2017. It is February 2017 right now. And if you're seeing this video, that means that we're probably getting ready to drop the first 1,000 round video on this thing pretty soon. So be looking out for that as well, where you can see that one. I'm really waiting to see what the poll yields on this one before we film that video. But anyway, this thing's been here for a couple months. We've been shooting the heck out of it. I suspect that we're not going to have any problems because every gun goes through a growing phase. A new design goes through a growing phase whenever it's first introduced. Obviously, the AK-47 platform has been around for a long time. I know that Sentry gets a lot of crap about these sort of things, but they're not the only manufacturer ever that's had an issue with their guns, and it is a product maturity thing over time. Things get refined, quality control processes get established, and by the time we showed up on the scene about a year ago on the RAS-47, I believe personally that all of those issues were squared away. However, You know, us being new to it, we didn't do a whole lot of documentation on those other guns. So we can only guesstimate where they are. We're going to be definitive on this one and see exactly where we are on this gun over time. And I want you guys to tell us what you think about this gun so that we can kind of get a final synopsis on this thing. Real quick on this gun, this is what I call the RAS-47 final form, and that is the one with the Red Army standard optics mount on the side, the American spec mount. This is specific to this gun, locks up if you guys missed the video on that particular mount. It's a lot better than the com block mounts, and we did address that in that video. I'll link in the description for that thing as well so you guys can check it out. Thanks for watching the VSO Gun Channel. I think that this is going to be a different way to do gun testing, and we want you guys to come along for the ride with us. Thanks for watching the VSO Gun Channel, and hopefully we'll see you guys on a future video. There's a lot of information out there on the internet that frankly predates my experience with this particular gun.